Child of God, as you stumble on this video, perhaps not by chance, it will serve to awaken your spirit. You have been feeling something deep inside you, a strong inner pull, a quiet pressure, a growing sense of purpose. This is not happening by accident. Nothing about your life has been random. You were sent here for a reason. Your assignment is to end cycles that destroyed people before you. You are here to create new paths that will bless generations after you. This is why your spirit has always felt different. This is why your journey has felt heavier than most. This is why your vision has always been bigger than your surroundings. You are not like everyone else because you were never meant to be. You are the bridge between what was broken and what will be restored. God chose you to be the one who stops the pain from repeating. God chose you to build peace where chaos once lived. God trusted you with an assignment others could not carry. This is not just motivation, this is your divine calling. This is your spiritual awakening. We're breaking this message into 7 sections to reveal how you are a cycle breaker and a builder of generational legacies. Before we go deeper, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. This message is not just content, it is a spiritual revelation meant for people who are called to break cycles and build kingdoms. Thank you to everyone who has supported. Your generosity is seen. Your faith is honored. Your consistency matters more than you know. Every time you watch, comment, or engage, you are spreading light. You are helping this message reach souls who desperately need it. You are participating in kingdom work, whether you realize it or not. If your spirit feels stirred right now, type 77 in the comments. This number is not random. It is a spiritual confirmation. It represents readiness, readiness to rise, readiness to break generational patterns, readiness to build foundations that will bless future generations. Not everyone will stay until the end of this message. Only those who are truly called will. This word carries weight. It carries healing. It carries revelation. It carries wisdom for your next season of life. If you stay, something within you will begin to awaken. Your spirit will remember why it came here. You were sent to restore what was damaged. You were sent to rebuild what was destroyed. You were sent to reign with purpose, wisdom, and authority. This is not a message you hear once and forget. Each time you return to it, a deeper understanding will unfold. Each time you listen, another layer of clarity will rise within you. So listen carefully. You are not here to fit in. You are not here to follow broken systems. You are here to break cycles. You are here to build legacies. You are here to establish kingdoms rooted in truth, peace, and purpose. Now let us go deeper. It's time to uncover the wisdom and revelation that will empower you to rise higher, break cycles, and build a future that honors your destiny. Section number 1, your difference is not accidental, it is part of the mission you were born to fulfill. Chosen one. You were born with a difference that cannot be explained by logic alone. From your earliest days, you noticed things other people overlooked. You sensed truth where others followed habits and traditions without question. You felt emotions deeply. You asked questions others were afraid to ask. You carried insight and awareness beyond your age. This was never an accident. It was a calling placed on your life. God marked you early because your spirit carried healing for your bloodline. You were born with what your family lineage needed but did not yet have. You were never meant to blend in or shrink yourself to be accepted. You were created to stand out with purpose and intention. Even as a child, you felt different from those around you. You sensed that you were moving on a different spiritual frequency. While others searched for approval, you searched for alignment and truth. You may not have had the words to explain it, but you always felt when something was wrong. Certain people, conversations, or environments drained your energy. Your spirit reacted before your mind understood why. That sensitivity was not a weakness, it was the beginning of spiritual discernment. God was sharpening your awareness so you could recognize truth in a noisy world. You were being trained to hear what others ignored and see what others missed. You were born into a family line that needed healing and restoration. Patterns of anger, addiction, fear, control, and emotional pain had repeated for generations. Those cycles were waiting for someone strong enough to end them. That person is you. The difference you always felt was proof that you were sent to change the story. Your discomfort in certain places was not rejection, it was divine revelation. God was showing you that you did not belong in environments that limited your growth. You were created for higher levels of awareness, peace, and purpose. Every generation has someone who breaks old patterns and builds new paths. Every generation has a pioneer who challenges what others accept as normal. You are that one. You are the one who questions what never felt right. You are the one who speaks when silence has caused harm. You are the one who walks away from cycles that damage the soul. This path has not been easy because breaking ancient patterns comes with resistance. Pressure has followed you because pressure creates transformation. That pressure has not been sent to destroy you. It has been shaping you for purpose, strength, and leadership. You were not born different by mistake. You were born different because your assignment requires it. Chosen one, your seasons of isolation were never meant to punish you. They were meant to align you with your true purpose. Each time people misunderstood you, heaven was confirming something important. Your path was never meant to look like theirs. Your assignment has always been different. You were not sent here to repeat old patterns. You were sent to correct what was broken. You were born carrying spiritual authority. That authority was placed in you to lead your family, your community, and even your generation into freedom. You are here to help others move from bondage into breakthrough. You are the answer to prayers your ancestors felt but could not express. Your life is proof that pain can be transformed into purpose. You were sent to redeem your bloodline and bring healing where damage once lived. Your existence shows that what was once broken can now become blessed. Every tear you shed was not wasted. Each tear watered seeds of growth for those who will come after you. Your suffering was preparing a future of restoration. You are living evidence that divine intervention flows through your life. God's hand has been present in your story from the beginning. You are the new chapter being written in your family line. This is the chapter where faith overcomes fear. This is the chapter where cycles end and freedom begins. Do not reject what makes you different. Honor it. Your difference is proof that you were chosen for a sacred purpose. The same qualities that once made you feel out of place are the qualities that make you essential. You are not replaceable. You are necessary. You are the divine interruption your lineage has been waiting for. You are the answer to silent prayers and unspoken cries. You stand as the bridge between what was broken in the past and what will now be blessed in the future. Section number 2. The price and purpose of being the first. Beloved chosen one, being the first to rise is one of the hardest assignments anyone can carry. You are the one chosen to go where no one before you has gone. You are the pioneer who sees possibilities others cannot yet imagine. You are asked to believe in outcomes that seem impossible to those around you. Because of this, many people do not understand the responsibility you carry. While others find comfort in routine and familiarity, you are called to create change. Your life is not just about maintaining what exists, it is about transforming what has been broken. You are not struggling only for yourself. You are standing on behalf of those who came before you. You are also preparing the way for those who will come after you. This is why the journey has felt heavy. You have carried invisible burdens that few people recognize. You have smiled while holding pain that no one else could see. You have prayed in silence. You have fought battles behind closed doors. You have survived seasons that would have defeated many others. Each time you tried to move forward, resistance appeared. Each time you reached for peace, chaos tried to pull you backward. Each time you attempted to build something new, forces tried to tear it down. But as a chosen one, this resistance was never a sign of weakness. It was confirmation of your calling. The first always faces the greatest pressure because new ground is being broken. You are entering spiritual territory your family line has never experienced. You are creating a new foundation where none existed before. You are building faith that does not collapse under pressure, strength that does not give up when tested, a mindset that refuses to accept limitations as truth. With every prayer you pray, the story of your family is changing. With every brave decision you make, the future is being rewritten. With every step of obedience, new doors are opening for generations to come. This journey is bigger than you alone. When you heal, future generations will inherit peace. When you obey, they will inherit the opportunity. When you rise, they will remember you as the one who changed the course of their story. Being the first often means walking alone. There will be moments when you feel unseen and unappreciated. But heaven sees you clearly. God knows how difficult it has been to remain faithful when quitting felt easier. Every tear you cried has been noticed. Every sacrifice you make has been recorded. Every act of obedience has been honored. You may not yet see the full result of your labor, but you are laying foundations for miracles your descendants will one day walk in. The weight of being the first is holy. It is not random or meaningless. It is both a burden and a blessing at the same time. It feels heavy because you are carrying a legacy, not just responsibility. It feels exhausting because you are shifting spiritual atmospheres that have been stuck for generations. You are breaking patterns that have lived in your family line for a very long time. Patterns like poverty, patterns like fear, patterns like shame, patterns like doubt. You are not just removing these patterns, you are replacing them with truth, faith, strength, abundance, and purpose. This is why the battles have felt so personal. This is why the resistance has targeted you directly. Your breakthrough will not stop with you. Your victory will echo through generations. Chosen one, you are the example of what freedom looks like. You are the model of what change can become. You are the first in your family to think in a new way. You are the first to walk with intention. You are the first to pray with authority and belief. What stopped others will no longer stop you. The limitations that held your lineage captive will lose their power in your life. You are walking a path no one in your family has walked before. Even though it feels lonely at times, you are not walking alone. Heaven is walking with you. You are supported, guided, and protected. The spiritual helpers assigned to your family line recognize what you are doing. They rejoice because you are completing what others only hoped for. When the journey feels heavy, remember that the weight is sacred. It is proof that your assignment is meaningful. The pain you are carrying today will become the promise your descendants live in tomorrow. Your struggle is shaping their freedom. You are not falling apart. You are breaking through barriers that stood for generations. You are not the ending of a weak story. You are the beginning of a wise and healed one. And when your story is told, it will be remembered this way. You were the one who rose first, so others could follow safely behind. Section number 3. How your obedience breaks generational chains. Child of God. Every time you choose peace instead of pride, something changes in the spiritual realm. Every time you pray instead of panic, light replaces confusion. Every time you choose faith instead of fear, power is released. Your obedience is not small or unnoticed. It carries great spiritual weight. Even when people do not recognize your choices, heaven does. Your quiet yes matters. You are not only changing habits in your life, you are changing the direction of history within your bloodline. The decisions you make in private are echoing far beyond what you can see. They are reaching into eternity. You are the answer to prayers spoken long before you were born. What your ancestors could not complete, you have been chosen to finish. The reason the attacks against you were intense was never about your past. It was about your future. It was about who you were becoming. The opposition you faced was intentional. Your obedience threatens darkness. The enemy does not fight those who refuse to grow. He fights those who are disciplined and committed. Every time you forgave instead of retaliating, something broke. Every time you stayed silent instead of responding in anger, something shifted. Every healthy boundary you set out of love caused spiritual chains to loosen. You were breaking unseen connections that kept your family line trapped. Cycles of addiction, anger, self-doubt, and fear began to collapse because you chose differently. When you broke free, heaven recorded it. When you prayed through tears, heaven remembered it. When you chose healing instead of bitterness, God honored it. You did more than rescue yourself. You protected the generations coming after you. You are the bridge between what was once bound and what will now be blessed. Every tear you cried prepared the ground for a new legacy. Every sleepless night shaped a clearer path for those who will follow. Every time you said no to temptation, you said yes to transformation. Chosen one, obedience does not always feel powerful. Often it feels lonely and costly. Obedience may cost comfort, it may cost relationships, it may cost recognition. But heaven never forgets what obedience requires. God saw you remain faithful when it was confusing. He saw you give when you had little. He saw you serve when no one thanked you. He saw you trust when nothing seemed to change. Those quiet acts of obedience created spiritual momentum. That momentum is now turning into breakthrough. You are living proof that prophecy is unfolding. Your life is a testimony in motion. Obedience is stronger than oppression, and your story proves it. Because you have remained faithful, the future is changing. Your children will grow up with peace instead of anxiety. They will walk in favor without fear. They will live with purpose without constant pressure. What once carried a curse is now being turned into a blessing. Just as disobedience can damage generations, obedience has the power to restore them. And that is exactly what your life is doing. You are changing your family line through the way you live. Your daily choices are rewriting your lineage. Obedience carries a multiplying effect. Every step you take while staying aligned sends waves through the spiritual realm. You may not see the results yet, but change is already happening. Entire family lines are finding relief because you chose truth over comfort. The pain your grandparents carried, the struggles your parents faced, and the battles you fought personally are all being redeemed through your obedience. Your life shows that surrender is not weakness, it is power. Your life shows that silence can carry strength. Your life proves that obedience is how real transformation happens. Chosen one, continue walking in alignment even when no one notices. The reward reaches far beyond what you can see. Nothing you do in faith is overlooked. Heaven celebrates every small act of obedience you think went unseen. The path ahead is being cleared for you. Divine help is moving on your behalf because your obedience activates heaven. You are living evidence that light always wins when a soul chooses to obey. Section number 4. The isolation was your divine initiation. Chosen one, the seasons of isolation in your life were not accidental. God intentionally placed you in a hidden space. He needed to develop your strength away from the noise, opinions, and distractions of the world. You were not being ignored. You were being instructed. The loneliness you experienced was not rejection. It was a refinement. In the quiet, God removed everything that was not real. False identities were stripped away. False attachments were removed. False expectations fell away. What remained was your authentic self, the version God intended for His assignment. What felt like setbacks were actually sacred shaping. Heaven had to hide you before it could reveal you. There is a reason your phone stopped ringing. There is a reason invitations ceased. There is a reason certain people drifted away. God was pruning your circle to protect your calling. Not everyone was ready to witness your transformation. The isolation was your initiation into spiritual maturity. You learned that approval is not essential to breathe. You discovered that peace is stronger than popularity. You realized that solitude can be more sacred than being on a stage. God led you through seasons of silence so that you could hear Him clearly. The noise of the crowd would have drowned out His instructions. In the stillness, your spiritual senses were sharpened. You learned to distinguish God's voice from distractions. You realize not every opportunity is from God, and not every delay is a curse. God used this hidden season to teach you how to act with strategy, not emotion. While others chased attention, you were cultivating power. While others gathered followers, you were gathering wisdom. This hidden season was your spiritual boot camp. It trained your spirit, patience, and discernment. It taught you to rely fully on God when no one else showed up. Now, when storms come, you do not panic. You pray. When doors close, you do not cry. You wait. You have been here before. You understand that silence does not mean absence. Silence is strategy. Chosen one, the isolation you experienced was never punishment. It was preparation. God used this hidden season to build endurance for the elevation that is coming in your life. He was teaching you to walk by revelation, not by validation from others. You had to learn how to move forward when no one applauded. You had to learn how to build when no one believed in you. You had to trust Him even when you could not see or trace His hand. The wilderness shaped your wisdom. The stillness strengthened your spirit. The secrecy made your calling sacred. When God hides you, it is not to delay you. It is to protect what is holy within you. Like diamonds that form in darkness and seeds that grow underground, Your greatness was being nurtured in hidden places. Prophets are trained in caves, not crowds. Leaders are strengthened in silence, not applause. God's timing was never late. He was developing your strength and refining your character. He needed to ensure that when you are brought into the spotlight, your inner light will outshine the external spotlight. Your isolation was an initiation into divine greatness. You were not forgotten. You were being forged into a vessel that heaven could trust. Every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, every closed door was part of divine construction in your life. You are not coming out empty. You are coming out equipped. The time you spent hidden has prepared you to shine with humility, wisdom, and authority. You did not lose your way in isolation. You discovered your wings. You were being shaped to soar higher than you ever imagined. The quiet was sacred, the struggle was purposeful, and the preparation was divine. Section number 5. You are called to bring divine order where there was disorder. Chosen one, your calling has shifted. The cycles that once held your family, your mind, and your spirit captive have been broken. Your assignment now moves from healing to building. You are no longer in recovery, you are in reconstruction. You have done the inner work. You have faced your shadows. You have torn down the patterns that oppressed your lineage for generations. Now God is inviting you to step into your next level, creation. You are not here merely to survive. You are here to structure and establish. You are not just called to heal what was broken. You are called to host what is holy. God has placed divine blueprints in your spirit. These are visions, strategies, and inspired ideas that are not random. They are revelations. You carry plans for families, businesses, ministries, and movements. What you create will shift culture and realign destinies. You have been chosen to build something that reflects heaven on earth. Where there was confusion, you will bring clarity. Where there was corruption, you will model righteousness. Where there was fear, you will build faith. You are meant to raise families rooted in love. You are meant to run businesses anchored in integrity. You are meant to lead communities centered on truth. The world does not need more noise. It needs structure. It needs stability. It needs leaders guided by the Spirit. Your mind is designed to architect what others cannot see. You sense opportunities before they arrive. You perceive what most overlook. The kingdom of God expands through people who dare to create what does not yet exist. The kingdom is not built with bricks alone. It is built with values, humility, service, and obedience. Every time you choose order over chaos, purpose over pleasure, faith over fear, you are building a part of God's kingdom in real time. Your consistency is construction. Your prayers are protection. Your generosity is foundation. Even small daily acts contribute to eternal impact. You are not called to repeat the dysfunction you escaped. You are called to design differently, to raise children who experience peace instead of pain, to run businesses that empower instead of exploit, to speak words that heal instead of harm. You are creating systems, structures, and legacies that will outlast you. You are building heaven on earth. You are a builder of atmospheres. Your presence carries creative power. When you enter a room or a situation, the energy shifts. The frequency changes. Order begins to form because the kingdom within you demands harmony around you. Chosen one, your calling is to think like royalty and build like heaven. You are not here to pursue crowns made of gold. You are here to establish crowns made of glory. The authority you carry is spiritual, not superficial. Your words are powerful. Your actions plant seeds that will grow for generations. Your legacy will reach far beyond your lifetime. You are not building for recognition or approval. You are building for lineage, for families, for communities, and for the kingdom. What you construct now will stand long after you are gone, echoing faith, purpose, and divine order across time. The same God who helped you break down broken patterns will help you build what is blessed. He is your architect, your engineer, and your provider. You do not need to figure it all out on your own. God will guide you, provide for you, and send the right people at the right time. Your responsibility is obedience. His responsibility is the outcome. When your work is complete, your name will be remembered not just for what you built. It will be remembered for how you built it. With integrity, intention, and illumination, you are creating lasting impact. You are manifesting heaven on earth. Your obedience and vision are laying foundations that will bless generations to come. Section number 6, the crown of responsibility. Chosen one, your crown carries responsibility. Victory always comes with responsibility. You have survived storms, passed tests, and conquered battles meant to bury you. But now the true challenge begins. Leadership. You were not saved or elevated just to rest in comfort. You were raised to serve with clarity, courage, and compassion. The crown God has placed on your life is not for decoration. It is for direction, guidance, and influence. You are called to lead, not by force, but by faith. Not by pride, but by purpose. The authority you carry represents spiritual power, but it also represents accountability. People will look to you for wisdom. They will seek your guidance. They will follow your light. Your journey was never random. Every heartbreak refined your discernment. Every rejection purifies your motives. Every delay strengthened your character. Now that you walk in elevation, God calls you to lead with empathy. You are chosen not to rule over others, but to guide them into freedom. Remember the nights you prayed for clarity. Remember the moments you felt invisible. Remember the seasons where nothing seemed to make sense. Those difficult chapters were not meant to destroy you. They were meant to build you. The pain you endured gave you perspective. The silence you endured gave you depth and substance. The humility you developed gave you a tender heart. Now, because of your experiences, you can see what others cannot. You have been through what others have not. This qualifies you to lead with wisdom and grace. Never forget, the higher God elevates you, the more grounded you must remain. The crown does not make you greater than others. It calls you to serve others with greater love and purpose. True kings and queens are not measured by their titles. They are measured by their tenderness, humility, and service. They use their authority to heal, not to harm. They lift others up instead of looking down on them. Power without humility leads to downfall. Power with purpose leads to lasting legacy. Stay prayerful, chosen one, because the weight of the crown can be heavy. Only divine strength can help you carry it. Stay teachable, because no matter how high you rise, God always has more to reveal. Stay compassionate, because the same people who once overlooked you may now look up to you. How you treat them will reveal your true character. Your crown is not just a reward, it is a responsibility. It is a call to lead with love, wisdom, and eternal impact. Understand this, chosen one. Your crown is not about glamour or recognition. It is about governance and spiritual responsibility. Heaven did not anoint you for applause. It anointed you for the assignment. You are now a spiritual leader, even if no one has given you a formal title. Your actions speak louder than any sermon. Your presence carries authority. Your life itself is a living testimony in motion. Every decision you make sets an example. Whether you see it or not, others are watching and learning from how you walk in faith. As you continue to rise, remember this. The crown you wear is not yours alone. It belongs to the one who placed it on your head, God. Every victory you celebrate is borrowed. Every platform you occupy is a pulpit. Every blessing you receive is an opportunity to bless others. You were not elevated to be worshipped by people. You were elevated to be a vessel of light, to carry God's glory and expand His kingdom on earth. Wear your crown with grace. Let it remind you of the pain you have endured and the purpose you now carry. Let it humble you, not harden your heart. Let it empower you to walk in confidence without arrogance. Walk in strength without superiority. The true test of royalty is not how high you sit, it is how deeply you serve, how you use your authority to lift others, heal brokenness, and carry God's light. Your crown is a symbol of responsibility, obedience, and divine assignment. It is a call to lead with love, wisdom, and eternal impact. The last section, number 7. You were born to leave a legacy. Chosen one, now you see the fullness of your journey. Every season you endured, every battle you fought, every moment of silence and solitude has prepared you for this. You were born to break cycles, heal what was broken, and build what is holy. You were chosen to carry light into darkness, to restore what was lost, and to create a foundation for generations to come. Your obedience has opened doors that were closed for decades. Your faithfulness has shifted atmospheres. Your consistency has constructed spiritual momentum that will impact your family, your community, and your generation. Remember this: your crown is not for display. It is a call to serve, a call to lead, a call to build. Every act of humility, every decision made in faith, every sacrifice offered in love is a brick in the kingdom you are establishing. You are not alone in this mission. Heaven walks with you, guiding your steps, opening doors, and placing the right people in your path. The same God who shaped you in hidden seasons, who refined you in silence, who strengthened you in storms, will continue to empower you for the work ahead. Do not measure your worth by applause, recognition, or titles. Measure it by your faithfulness, your integrity, and the lives you touch. The legacy you leave will outlast crowns, platforms, and possessions. It will echo in eternity. Chosen one, your story is a bridge between what was broken and what will be blessed. You are a vessel of transformation, a builder of kingdoms, a leader of light. The challenges you faced were never to stop you. They were to prepare you. Now, rise fully into your assignment. Walk boldly, serve humbly, and create relentlessly. Your life is proof that God's design always triumphs over chaos, that faith always produces fruit, and that obedience always produces legacy. The crown you wear, the authority you carry, and the vision in your heart are not just for you, they are for generations who will follow your footsteps. Stand firm, chosen one, because you are the living testimony of God's faithfulness, the manifestation of divine strategy, and the fulfillment of a legacy written before time. You were born to rise, to build, and to leave a kingdom behind. And now, everything within you is ready for it. Beloved child of God, listen carefully. You were born for a purpose: to break destructive cycles, build holy legacies, and leave a kingdom behind. Obedience, faith, and service are your tools, and your life is a living testimony of God's plan and provision. Thanks for watching. Here ends this prophetic message. If you're eager for more, whether additional chapters to this spiritual journey or a powerful visual concept for a video or thumbnail, simply just say the word. I'm here and I'm ready to help bring it all to life.